Hey there, this is Fall Creek Collectibles coming to you with another card submission reveal. So not a lot of people know about this place, but there is a card grading company called ISA. They are out of New Hudson, Michigan. I don't know where I found them, but I had no business sending them my cards because they do not have a phone number, and it took about 4 emails to get an answer of whether they still take submissions. They did not answer my email. They sent me a form like this to print off for a submission. So I thought, well, I'm going to do a submission, and I'm not going to send anything horribly valuable, but I'm going to see if I get my cards back. So I sent 15 cards, which is what a sheet is. Here's the price breakdown. 15 cards, $6 per card. So that's $90 in grading fees, $1 in insurance, and return postage of $15. Came to $106 to do 15 cards. And because they are so inaccessible, I didn't send anything of terribly good value, but I didn't send total junk either. So this is the spot they're supposed to fill out. This is what came back to me from them. It says paid. They didn't fill this out. So kind of just a strange company. So like all my other submissions, I pre-graded all of these cards, and I thought when these initially came, I thought I did terrible, but I actually did pretty good. There is one head scratcher in this whole thing. There's kind of two. We'll talk about that when we get there. So here's 15 cards from ISA grading. ISA stands for International Sports Authentication. Again, they're out of New Hudson, Michigan. All right, so first up is a 1980 Topps Nolan Ryan. I gave this card a 9, and it came back a 8.5. And they kind of have a hybrid of SBC and PSA. They have a real nice looking label. They have the black background on the card holder. Here's what the back of it looks like. This was I thought this had a chance at 9. I knew that it probably wasn't going to be a 10, but I'm pretty satisfied with the 8.5. And tell me I'm wrong, but that's probably the best looking card holder in the business. I threw some curveballs at them. It's a 1982 Andre Dawson Air card. I gave this a 7.5. It came back a 7. And they marked it wrong back, which is cool, and they even put the guy's name on there. That's the Andre Dawson card. So I did 3 of these. Rod Carew. Gave these all 7.5s. They're really sharp cards. Here's the back of Rod Carew. Fergie Jenkins. So I picked all Hall of Famers. Thank you to Big D. He sent me these. So I gave these all 7.5s, and they all came back 7s. we're going to skip the next one. I don't know if you can read this on your screen or not. We're going to skip that one for now. Next is 2006 Bowman Derek Jeter. I gave this an 8.5. Came back an 8.5. Pretty decent card. Came back what I thought it would. Next is a 2006 Bowman Ken Griffey Jr. Just a base card. I gave this a 9. Came back an 8. Black borders, to be expected. All right. Next is 2017 Panini Donruss Dansby Swanson, the rookies. I gave this a 10, and it came back a 10. Okay. 2018 Gleyber Torres update rookie. I gave this a 10. I do have 2 of these. Came back a 9. This one also came back a 9. Little disappointed with those after looking at them in a magnifying glass. Probably justifiably so. But you can see everything with a magnifying glass. Okay, 2018 Topps. I believe this is Series 1. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, Series 1. Trout. I gave this one a 10. It's just a base card. Came back a 9. Under the magnifying glass, it had a couple little specks. Okay, 2018 Topps Trout update, All-Star Game. I gave this one a 9. It came back a 9. Alright, 2019 Topps Shohei Ohtani, 1985 35th anniversary card. I gave this a 9, and it came back a 9. Alright, 2019 Panini Prism Brandon Lowe rookie. Here's a cute one. I gave this an 8.5 myself because of centering. It got a 10. Look at the centering on that. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see. Here's where you look at Prism for centering. 10's a 10, right? Okay, alright. 2020 Topps Mike Trout base card. I gave this a 10. Came back a 10. Very nice. Now, the one I wanted to talk to you about is a 1989 John Smoltz rookie. Everybody knows that this is a very hard set to grade, and if you can get a 10 in these, you got something special. Between the black borders and the colored top and bottom edges, they show white so easy. And I looked this card up and down and all around, and I gave this a 9 in hopes of a 10, and this is what we got. We got a 5. And these are hard to center. You can not find these centered hardly, and this one's pretty centered. It's hard to tell on the screen because it has these gaps on the sides. You can actually move it around a little bit, but I thought that was at least a 9 and maybe a 10, and it came back a 5. So I've looked this card over with a magnifying glass. Can't find it. I cannot find what doesn't make it. There's no white on the corners. There's no white on any of the edges. The surface is clean. There is a printing flaw right here, but you can only see it with a magnifying glass. Literally. If anybody else has this card, if you look at it through a magnifying glass, right here at the tip of my finger, there's a guy standing there. It's kind of creepy. So anyways, that's my ISA submission. Took about 3 weeks to get these back. I'm really happy with the holders. I think they are sharp. I think that their grading is fair. I don't understand this. So I'm gonna, as much as it kills me to do so, since I just got this back, I'm gonna crack this out, and me and Big D and Erling are gonna do a GMA submission probably this week. I'm gonna crack this out and resubmit it to GMA because I really think this is a 9 worthy card. So thanks for tuning in to Fall Creek Collectibles. If you like videos about graded card submissions and reveals, go ahead and subscribe. It's pretty much most of my content these days. And give it a like and share your thoughts on what you think of ISA holders. Have a great day. Happy collecting.